Okay. Hello, everyone. I am excited to introduce you to my amazing friend, Rosa, who has agreed to come on and do this interview with me for our new YouTube channel, Live Life Lean. And she's the first of three who are of my most motivated and inspiring clients in my pilot class that I'm doing. It's a combination of my weight loss coaching and the Rare Faith Mindset Mastery course. And it's been going really well. They're doing so amazing. And we wanted to document the journey. So I have three of my clients who are willing to come on and share this journey, share their spark ideas that are all, we're going off of the teachings of Rare Faith that the solution to every problem is one idea away, which I believe is true. And I know that Rosa does too. I'm going to have you start just by introducing yourself a little bit.
Hi, my name's Rosa. Let's see, I'm a wife to Brandon. I'm a mother to a 10-year-old son. I'm an engineer in my profession. I love plants. I love animals. So we have two cats in our house. That's probably a good introduction for getting to know me.
Awesome. Yeah. So tell me, how did you first get introduced to Rare Faith? Leslie Householder's books and classes?
Well, so one of my friends had been a part of it for a while, and I saw her post pretty regularly on Facebook. So I knew about it. I wouldn't say I knew what it was or in any detail or in depth or anything like that. But just knowing about it wasn't enough to draw me to it. And then about a year ago, you reached out to me and told me a little bit about it. And I was totally intrigued, mostly because I had a problem to solve. And I didn't have perspective of how I could do that on my own. And you introduced me to a class that I ended up taking. I ended up taking Guided Mindset Mastery, and it's changed my life. So that's really how I got introduced to it.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, you were in my Facebook group and you were asking questions and wanting to learn more. So that's when I was excited to reach out. And I'm so glad that you felt like the time was right to sign up for Guided Mindset Mastery. And what would you say is the biggest impact, the biggest change in your life that has come about through learning these laws of success?
Well, I would say that overall, it's made me happier. It's made me have a greater understanding of that it is possible to overcome hurdles and to grow, and that how much growth helps us. And I did have I thought I had a good understanding of that we grow through our trials, but nowhere near the understanding that I gained from that class. And it just helped me to have a good perspective of that it is totally possible to get through and overcome and do it with joy and to have joy in the journey. And every day I know that I have a choice in how I approach the day. And this class helped me to gain that perspective that it can be with joy and it can be totally possible to overcome the challenges.
Awesome. Thank you. So what were some of your challenges that you were wanting to overcome?
Well, so when I first took the class, I went in with an idea of a problem that I had. And the problem that I had that I wanted to overcome was I did want to pursue weight loss. But more than that, when I drilled down to why I wanted to pursue weight loss is because I was feeling just unbelievable fatigue. And I just wanted to overcome that. And I'd done what I thought I knew how to do. And I had tried things that worked in the past or and things like that. And I just wasn't sure what to do next. And so that's really what drove me to pursue the class and this journey was trying to overcome that.
Awesome. So What were some of your spark ideas that you've had
Well,
so far to helping you overcome the tired and
so some of the spark ideas, one of them was to go to the doctor, and I did that, and I went to several doctors, and I went and got a hair scan and some things, and I think that those things helped. If anything, it helped set me on the right direction of what it was not. And so when I reached that point, it's like, well, I guess I need to use the sparks of what I can to was coming to me to help me solve this problem. And this was part of the journey of the class that helped me guide and direct me towards this. And so some of the things that have come to my mind that I believe have really proven to be helpful and useful in this journey is one, that this doesn't need to be overnight. There's no reason that I have to solve this and be at a certain weight by tomorrow or by any certain date. That's open things wide open as to what the possibilities are and how to approach it. Some other sparks that have come to me is I have done some weight loss programs in the past, and I've been very successful with them for a time. But I didn't enjoy my life during them or after or coming out of them or whatever the case was. I just felt very restricted in what I ate or how I exercised. And I just don't ever have a desire to do that again. And so I just have a strong belief that I can eat a healthy diet that is delicious with nutritious food and nourish my body that way, and my mind as well. And so some of the things that I've done, so like some of the smaller steps I've done, is to start with 4 cups of produce a day. And doing that has been really achievable. And what it's done is it's not made room for a lot of the other things that might have been in my diet at other times. I didn't want to say no cookies, no cake, no ice cream, none of that. I didn't have that in my desire. But by eating a lot of produce, it certainly made me not want to eat other things as much. And I don't have room to eat them because I'm full easier with healthy, nutritious food that's delicious. And I really do eat the things that I like. I don't eat mushrooms or peas because I don't like them, but I love tomatoes, and I love Brussels sprouts, and I love zucchini. So those are things that I can eat and that I do eat.
I love that you are focusing on what you want and not the things that you want to take out. You're not spending your thoughts and your time thinking about what you don't want and what you want to take out. You're focusing on, what do I want? What are things that I can eat that I like that will nourish my body? And awesome. And that's what you're doing. And it's working so well for you.
And another one that that I've done that I'm so happy with how this has worked out, but I drank a lot of caffeine, and I just felt really confined by that. I feel like I used it for an excuse for everything. Like, I woke up, I have a headache, I need more energy. It's the middle of the afternoon and I'm eating a cookie, so I need a soda. I just feel like I used it for anything, and I didn't like being trapped by that. And I also thought that maybe it was a contributor to the fatigue. And so I was already taking steps to cut back. But when I first started taking this class, this is one of the first things I did, is like, you know what, I'm going to go to 1 soda a day or 1 caffeinated soda a day. And I did. It took a couple of weeks to get there.
I love that you didn't just jump to 0, because how many were you drinking before?
4. I was drinking
4 on a regular basis. And you just decided, I don't need to go to 0. I'm going to go to 1. So you decided what you are going to do instead of what you're not going to do. I love it.
And I don't want to go to 0. I just, at least not at this point in my life. Maybe I will someday, but right now I didn't want to do it. But I have had 0 days.
Yeah.
I've also had days even now where I still have 2, but I know that I'm not going to do that regularly because I don't have a desire to do that. And I know that the next day is I know I'm not restricting myself, so I'm not going to confine myself to things that I don't want to do on that.
Awesome. I love it. So I am so grateful that you decided to join my pilot program and that you are so willing to come on this YouTube channel, Live Life Lean, and share your journey. And we've committed to doing this for a year. So this will go way beyond you reaching your goal and continuing to watch for those next sparks, because that's what I love about this way of thinking. It's not like I'm going to get to my goal and there, now I'm done. I go back to whatever it is. But this is just continuing to learn and grow and receive sparks and ideas to create the health and the life that you're wanting. So tell us about some of the things that you're wanting to create in your life.
Well, when I think about what was holding me back, the fatigue um, that was bothering me so much. What I didn't like about that is I didn't feel like it allowed me to live as active of a life as I wanted to, or as I want to. And so some of the things I really, really want to do, and these are the things that when I think of getting to my goal, these are the things that I'm gonna do, is I really want to go hiking all over. I don't want to be confined by my physical abilities. Grand Canyon's at the top of my list. Machu Picchu's at the top of my list. Probably every national park is there as well. And it goes beyond that. It goes to be able to walk through Disneyland for 15 miles a day and not be overwhelmed and tired after one day. Or any major city, do the same there. To be able to ride rides and not feel confined or restricted by that. Airplane seats, all of those, just to be able to travel easily. Those are all things that I really have in mind when I reach my goal, and along the journey too, because that is one of the things I have learned, is that this is that there's a lot of benefit to finding, well, the joy is in the journey.
Yeah,
So
and you're doing that right now. You're hiking right now. You've been going on trips, and you got to Yellowstone, didn't you?
we did
And hiked, and yeah, and you're
Yeah.
enjoying it right now, not waiting until you get to your goal. And that's what's going to get you there. I love it. Were you going to say something?
I was gonna say my hikes are short right now, and I'm gonna grow them. I'm gonna extend them. But yeah, I absolutely do intend to do these every step of the way.
I love it. I love your confidence. I love your motivation, and how this is why I'm so excited that you're willing to come and shine your light and inspire other people. And another thing that I love about this is you're going to be sharing videos on Monday. We're doing an interview style right now, but you're going to be just doing your own individual videos on Monday. Sarah will be on Tuesday. Lena will be on Wednesday. And it's not about watch and learn and do what Rosa does or what Sarah does or what Lena does, but it's like, watch how they think, watch how they look for their next inspired idea. We call them spark ideas. And be inspired by that to find your own spark idea, and realize that your problems are solvable. And the answer to those, the solution to those, is just one spark inspired idea away. And I just think it's going to bring hope to so many people. So thank you for being willing to come on and do this. So I'm looking so forward to your videos and just sharing this journey with you. And I get to be in a class with you every week, so that's really fun. But I love that you're willing to share this on a wider scale. So is there anything else you wanted to add?
No, I think we got it. But thank you.
Okay, awesome. Well, I'll see you next Monday then on here. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.